Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Inscryption, Kaycee's mod. This will be part 12 of our Let's Play. In the last episode, we were trying out the new deck, the Mantis God deck. So it looks like they get a tick if we've completed the game with them. So we haven't managed this one, which maybe we could do, although the Moose has got a rough card to think. Although I guess the Moose combined with the Mole is actually not too bad, because the Moose moves stuff around, but the Mole just moves in front of whatever attacks. So yeah, it's not a bad one. But anyway, we're going to try the Mantis God deck again, because it's a fun deck. And I was trying to figure out what we would even pick here. I don't think this made any difference. I don't want to do this because that feels risky. That's fine. I think we did that and that. That looks right. We didn't replace all battles with totem battles. I think with the extra difficulty, that might be a little bit much. Okay, so we've got the Mantis God, we've got a couple of ringworms, and some pelts. So let's see what we can get out of these pelts. See if we can get anything good. What do we got? Okay, so Cuckoo is pretty good. I guess we'll take a skunk. We can always upgrade the skunk. It's actually not a terrible card. Like, Stinky is such a good ability that, you know, if you upgrade, if you get a couple of campfires, you upgrade, for example, the health on something, like a skunk. You just go for it. Ah, bummer, we got it eaten. Okay, I'm not super cut up about that. The skunk is definitely a good card, but it's not the be-all, end-all. But if we could have gotten that double upgrade on that skunk, oh, we would have never had to touch that thing on the board again. Right, so we're going to block... Ooh, it doesn't matter, because the coyote's going to shift it over. Well, okay, I guess then the coyote blocks it, so it's not any different. But I guess alternatively, we just go here. Because we do 3 damage, he does 3 damage, but then, like, they shuffle along. Right? Oh, why do they swap? Oh, because they go right and then they flick the thing left. Right. Okay, well, it's still more or less fine, because you just put the Cuckoo here. Oh, and then, of course, I kill my own egg. That was stupid. And now I'm going to lose my Mantis God. Okay, I might have messed up here and we might GG out on this one. You know what? Just gonna end that run and start again. We fucked up literally. Wow, 0 misplays. I beg to differ. Just one big one. Boom, 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 boom. That's what our thing was. Yeah, no, that was a pretty big misplay. That definitely cost us that first battle. Oh. The predecessor gave up too easily. Less pelts for you. Oh! Rude, but fair enough. I guess that's to stop you just, like, gaming the system like I just tried to do. I think we grab the alpha. Because I think we grab the alpha. We go literally here straight away. And we just sacrifice it. Onto... Opossum's good, but 2 bones is actually a bit tougher to get than you'd think. Although if we don't have it on a ringworm, then we can upgrade other things. Let's put it on the opossum. Ugh, I'm gonna have to put this opossum in the campfire, I think. Might even have to risk doing it more than once. Yeah, I think we might have to risk doing it more than once. Okay, how are we doing here? We've got the opossum straight away, but we can't use it because we need something. We need some bones. I could use a squirrel in a bottle. Actually, I will use a squirrel in the bottle. And only because if I use the squirrel in a bottle, A, I win, B, I empty out 1 slot. So now if I get some items, which it doesn't look like I will, but if I get some items, I can actually take one. Magpie. Magpie's a good card for sacrificing. Good sacrifice bait, that magpie. Oh god, we have to go to the right. We'll just take the antlers. Take the elk. Yeah, so we have a campfire or a sacrifice. Now, the sacrifice will be good for the magpie. Which we literally just got right here, but in this situation, not super great. I think we just have to let this happen. Well, if I take the magpie, I'm actually kind of putting off getting something that I want. Although, I think I just fucked up there. Okay, well, you can use that. You're gonna kill my ringworm, which is kind of what I want. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose this battle as well. Yeah. Okay, well, I have to do this. I mean, I've lost. Because... fuck it, I just have to pull this elk. Ah, that's annoying. Fishhook so early. Okay, I'm just going to put the squirrel down to lock him in there and get a little bit of extra damage. Ah, that's so stupid. Sure, I'll take the Mantis God. Well, we'll earn a bit of cash off this, I guess. Maybe that's worth the fishhook. Maybe that's worth the fishhook? I don't think it is. Second magpie? Is tempting. I think if we go second magpie... Okay, we're going to take second magpie, because I'm definitely going to go sacrifice route. Actually, we get double sacrifice here, so that's actually perfect, because I want to put the magpie onto a ringworm. The flying's not going to matter, for now, until we get, oh, a campfire, and hopefully get a damage boost. Okay, so, they have an elk. Right, if I do this... Actually, I didn't even have to do that. Why did I do that? I guess I have to put this here, which means I have to play the opossum here? Yeah? Because then the elk will move across. Which doesn't really matter to us at all, because the Mantis God is going to annihilate it. Elk comes in, attacks, then shifts. Magpie. Brilliant. Oh well. We win anyway, it doesn't make any difference. Can I see... I can just click here and see how much I've got? No. Bummer. What do we want? A wolf, I guess. Yeah, easy pick. An alpha. Wow, a lot of duplicates this round. Okay, I don't think this changes our play. Or does it? Maybe that's a better play. Because, like, the magpie's good, but having two in your deck... Like, what if we get both of them out? What do we pull out of the deck? Nothing. Okay, health up. Health up does not help. I guess we just go on the Mantis God just to keep him safe. And we will just leave. So Mantis God is now a fair bit tankier. He is going to get killed by the trap instantly. Which is not great. The Mantis God is incredibly susceptible to the trap. Okay. Well, we can try and mitigate this a little. If we do this. Yes? Oh, moved in front. Oh, well, that's just generally bad. That's not it, Chief. Because now the Mantis God is definitely dead. No, because the opossum will die first. It's still definitely dead. It's going to die on this. But maybe... if I sacrifice out here for a ringworm... might not have been the play. Just kill the one... oh, it doesn't hurt the one behind it. Oh, how did I not know that? Okay, we're only doing 1 damage now, which is more or less okay. Actually, I can just put a squirrel out here, right? It does damage, so it sets off the leaping trap, and that's another wolf belt. Sure, the bullfrog hits us for 1, but I think we're fine with that. Although, shit, the bullfrog's gonna jump. Yeah. Oops. I don't want to draw off too many of these squirrels, because we'll probably need them. Okay, gotta grab this ringworm. Which we got last, which is just very annoying. Okay, so we can't just play this out with squirrels. It's not a great play. Okay, we've got a few squirrels left. We have a lot of pelts, which means we can trade these out and swap these squirrels out for shit that does damage. So we just need to be able to do 5 damage in a hit. Ideally, pull it out of these areas. Ooh. I mean, that'll do. I'll just take your whole front row, thanks. Because this one is based how many in your hand, right? Card counter, yeah. So, just put in there, and that's all I have to do. Because I have so many cards in my hand. Whew, okay, we scraped through that one. We need some more deadly cards. Because at the moment, the ringworms, they're shit. They're just like, we're throwing them as utility cards. Because that's about the best we can do. That's a bit too strong. That's a bit too survivable for what we're looking for. So yeah, the cuckoo, I guess another good utility card. Oh shit. We could use this to get a wolf. That's good. But I think we have to go this way and get the items, because we're only on 1 at the moment, which is a bit risky. Nah, give me more. Like another alpha. Or do we go cockroach and put that on something? At least that'll leave us with something that's unkillable. Definitely want that. And I will take a squirrel, I think. The black goat is good, but we don't have anything that requires a lot of sacrifice. Like, that would only be useful for pulling the magpie out. Which at the moment is not priority 1. Okay. We're going to bring out the cuckoo right there to try and stop that raven egg from coming out. And we just have to bring out something, and now we can bring out the opossum. And actually, oh no wait, the fur can't kill it. Okay, well if I bring out the opossum here, and then squirrel, opossum will die, but at least we'll get some damage out. Yeah, because the river otter is going to kill the opossum. But we do have something out. There we go, that's what we needed. Because they're both 1 damage, so I can take this hit. I have 3, which is good. Yeah, so he'll do 1 damage to me. And then I win. Don't know why I brought him out. Should have brought out something to sacrifice the cuckoo for, but sure. it doesn't matter. We'd already won. Bit of a misplay. Sure, that one's been tallied up against me. Oh my god, what is with the alpha? I'll take the Mantis. Okay. What are we sacrificing? What do we have to sacrifice onto? Oh, I guess anything. Like, Cuckoo onto Mantis God has a certain appeal. And I think that's what I'll do. Because that means it now puts the thing at opposite, which means it can't be hurt, and it attacks over the top of it. Meaning it's protected. Okay, we have the Mantis straight away, not the Mantis God. Okay, I think this is... Oop, no, I think this is where we have to do a bit of a shifty double play here. Yeah, okay, so we have to get rid of that. So let's... Actually, we could do a shifty triple play, couldn't we? Which will actually secure victory. No, it won't. We'll be one short. Bummer. Oh well. We win now anyway. Oh no, it's Kingfishers. Okay, doesn't matter then. They attack over the top of us. Yeah. Again, doesn't matter. We've already won, but we could win by a lot more. So let's sacrifice the opossum. Is that the wrong choice? Should sacrifice him because at least the opossum does damage. Maybe. Again, doesn't really matter. We were winning by a ton. Right. I hate this now. I think this is a useless dud thing. So I'd rather take the challenge. Bones, possible. Wisdom, maybe. Well, wisdom, surely we have wisdom. Like, everything has at least one sigil. Yeah, we have like 12 sigils. Okay. The Raven with double attack and poison is pretty good. Although poison's not as useful if you're going to double attack. I guess if it kills a first hit, it means it's always going to get through what it's fighting regardless of its level. It's actually pretty good. Okay, so we don't have a double, right? Oh, double ringworms. What does this do? Does it get all the abilities? Surely not. The holy fuck it does. That makes that a lot scarier. We can make some really dumb combos with that. Huh. Well, I think... Is this what, a flying ant? Yeah, I'm just going to put him here. We can cut up the flying ant if we have to. Which we might have to. Or we just double sack for the Raven. Because if I bring him out... Oh, he does do 2 damage. Man, those mud turtles are rough, actually. I think we're going to have to cut up a card. Or maybe we don't. If I double sacrifice here and then bring out the opossum, that means dead 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which is okay. Oh, never mind. Of course, we hit over the top of him because we have flying. Never mind. I always forget that it's not like Magic. I've played so much Magic the Gathering. Like, I'm used to, you know, flyers can counter each other, but no, not in this. I don't want any of those. The Rat King might be tempting. Mainly for a sacrifice, which we're just about to do. So which one do we want to sacrifice here? See, I would love to put this on the Rat King, But I could do the opposite, actually, and then it would pay for itself every time. We'd have an infinite cockroach. Which maybe there's some fun in that. At the moment, the cockroach isn't that useful. But if we could just get enough bones, if we get a offering to the Bone Lord, maybe that's what we want. Elks have infinite sacrifice. I'll just take the infinite sacrifice because we don't really have any elks at the moment, but it doesn't matter. Infinite sacrifice is a far more useful totem than the Bloodhound one. Okay, birds knock stuff around. So that's going to be for the kingfishers, I imagine. Which isn't actually that great for him. The kingfishers, for the most part, just ignore what we're doing anyway, so I don't see myself really caring about that. Double sacrifice, put out the raven, put out the opossum, and we just win. And then we just win again. So with, like, victory us. He's going to put some chum buckets down, but that does not stop. Does not stop the raven. So, boom, boom, chum bucket dead. Opossum bounces off the great white, but the raven doesn't care. It's just that easy. How to win in 2 turns. Just like that. Okay. What's our reward? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, it's garbage. Oh, Rib Snapper, I guess. It's a good defensive card. 6-1 if we have some of the alpha abilities down actually makes it kind of scary and hard to kill. Can't really fault that. Right. Do we want an upgraded card or just a generic card? I think we want a generic that we can sacrifice onto something else. Like a direwolf, maybe. A direwolf. Although if we get that direwolf now, I'm going to be very sad. Okay, we have two cut-ups. I think that'll be enough for us to handle it if we do pull the direwolf, which we did. I can't play anything, so... Well, sorry, correction. I can play I play a squirrel. Not very helpful, but I can play it. We are kind of screwed here. Actually, we're 100% screwed here. Because I can't even bring out the cockroach. I can bring out the river snapper. If I draw a squirrel, that doesn't really help us, because even if I cut up the coyote and the porcupine, we're going to take... Or we're going to deal 1 damage and take 2. Which will put us over. Unless... Alright, I think I have to go for the guarantee of safety. So we pull this out. We cut up you. God, we cut up you. Okay, and then we play out 2 squirrels. We play out the river snapper. And this stops us dying. We'll be on 1 health. But the sparrow will win the game for them. Because I kill this coyote, sparrow comes in, does 1 damage. Even if I block here with just like a squirrel, it doesn't matter. Because, yeah, we only have 2, so I can't bring out that cockroach. Direwolf is out of our reach. Yeah, well, I mean, he just wins. The only thing that could protect me here is the Mantis King, which we don't get, so just end it. So, Sparrow kills us. Coyote is just icing on the cake. Alright, so we're going to have to fight the miner without smoke, which is not the end of the world. Ooh. I think we need that, and I think we need to get rid of the direwolf. Bloodhound. It's not a bad card. I think our die-off has to go. It's a liability in the deck. I was really hoping for a sacrifice sometime soon, but I don't see one. So if that's the case, then just take the bone. It means that we can basically bring out the opossum in turn 1, as long as we have something to sacrifice. Okay, so this is better. We have the Mantis God. Oh wait, he protects himself, doesn't he, now? So we just go, boom, he protects himself. 1, 2, 3, take 0 damage. Bingo bango. And then I guess we want to bring the ringworm out here. And do what? Bring out the raven, I suppose. Doesn't really matter because we are flying, so even the mole can't do anything. Okay, I don't want this. I don't even... Oh, I do see a trader up there, but I don't think it's worth it. Maybe we go this way because we can pick the one that fails. And if we don't pick the one that fails, we still get a pretty good card. 5 bones we can do. 4 blood we can do. 4 power is probably the hardest one for us to do. 2, 1, 1. Ah, bummer, we just made it. Because we have a couple of zeros in there. No possible. Generate 1 bone. Interesting. I'd say the beehive. Because we do get a rabbit hole out of it. Also, we get more bees. It's actually not a terrible way to go. Okay, what else we got? Birds. Birds can be sacrificed endlessly. We don't really have any elk, so at least we do have birds. Alright, we're gonna have to go for the totem battle, because I want this pathway. I have to have that left path. I do not want to go the right-hand side. Okay, so straight away we bring out the ringworm, which is not at all what we want. We're dead. We're dead. Actually, we're not. Okay, this is a play though. So bring out the ringworm, put him here. We pull out the Mantis God. That lets us sacrifice him to counter the raven. And now that raven can't come out. So that buys us like 1 turn. Because the problem is... Okay, let's play this out. Because I think we have to. So, assuming nothing else changes... We attack for 2 damage, he attacks for 4, so we are down 2. 1, 2. So we can survive that turn. So we have to draw this. Because then I can kill one of his... Okay, well... Well... What do you want from me? I'm dead. Yeah. I guess I just kill a sparrow. But, yeah. He, like, obliterated me. Oh, Bird Rush. That's the second time that deck hasn't been great. I think that's a tough deck. The ringworms make it tough. They are just useless cards. They don't even have anything worth sacrificing on them. Maybe if you're going to do that... Okay, strategize. Maybe if you're going to do that, you go to the first campfire and you just throw the ringworm on it. Hope that they eat it and kill themselves. And then you have free campfires from there on out. Maybe that's a play. Because, yeah, ringworm's just, like, so bad. It's just a squirrel, but worse. It requires a sacrifice. I guess they're okay for generating bones, because you have to sacrifice for it, but... I think maybe that's the plan. Maybe we throw it on the first campfire we can find and kill it for the rest of the run. Might be the play. Alright, but we are going to leave this episode here. So guys, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more content from me, the Aussie Nerd, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Check out the other videos on there. If you think you know any friends might enjoy my content, make sure you share a video too with them. Really appreciate it. And finally, if you want to leave any hints, tips, tricks, feedback for the videos, or you just want to say hi, make sure you do so in the comments section down below so I can see it. And I'll see all of you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.